Hello students, welcome back to our WAEC biology tutorial series. I'm Catherine, and today we are diving deep into a very important topic, reproduction. This topic frequently appears in WAEC exams, and by the end of this video, you'll be fully prepared to tackle any question on it. Don't forget to grab your pen and note. What is reproduction? Reproduction is defined as the biological process by which living organisms produce offspring to ensure the continuity of their species. Let's look at the types of reproduction. Number 1. Asexual reproduction. This involves only one parent. Offsprings are genetically identical. Examples are binary fission in amoeba, budding in yeast. Number 2. Sexual reproduction. This involves two parents. Offsprings are genetically different. Let's dive deeper into asexual reproduction. Examples and processes. Binary fission. Organisms that undergo binary fission includes amoeba and paramecium. 2. Budding. Example of organisms that undergo budding includes yeast and hydra. 3. Spore formation. Example of organism that undergo spore formation is the rhizopus. 4. Vegetative propagation. Examples of organisms that undergo this includes stem tuber, example potato, and bulb, example onion. The advantages of asexual reproduction includes it is faster, it does not need for mates. The disadvantages of asexual reproduction includes there is no genetic variation. Let's look at sexual reproduction better. What is sexual reproduction? This is the fusion of male and female gametes to form a zygote. The key processes involved in sexual reproduction includes 1. Gamete formation, 2. Fertilization, which can be either internal or external, 3. Development of embryo. There are certain differences that exist between the sexual and the asexual reproduction. Let's take a look at them. 1. In sexual reproduction, it involves two parents, while in asexual reproduction, it involves one parent. In sexual reproduction, the offsprings are genetically different from their parents and from themselves, while in asexual reproduction, the offsprings are identical to the parents. In sexual reproduction, it is slower, while in asexual reproduction, it is faster. Now we are going to take a look at the reproductive system in humans. The male reproductive system. The male reproductive system includes the testis, which produces sperm, the scrotum, which houses the testes, the penis, which delivers sperm, the vas deferens, seminal vesicles, which transport and nourish sperm. We will also look at the female reproductive system, which includes 1. The ovaries, which produces eggs, 2. The fallopian tubes, which are sites of fertilization, 3. The uterus, where the embryo develops, and 4. The vagina, which receives sperm. Fertilization process involves 1. Fusion of sperm and egg in fallopian tube, 2. Zygote travels to uterus, 3. Implantation occurs. Let's also look at the reproduction in plants. Types. 1. Asexual in plants. And organisms which carry out this includes runners, example grasses, and cottons. Sexual in flowering plants, and this includes the stamen, which is the male, and the stamen contains the anther and the filament. 2. The carpel, which is the female. It contains the stigma, the style, and the ovary. What is pollination? This is the transfer of pollen from anther to stigma. The types of pollination includes self-pollination and cross-pollination. The fertilization in plants includes 1. Pollen grain germinates. 2. Pollen tube grows to ovary. 3. Fusion of male and female gametes. 4. Seed and fruit formation. Comparison of reproduction in organisms includes bacteria equals binary fusion, fungi equals spores, hydra equals budding, humans and animals equal sexual reproduction, while plants involve both types, that is, both sexual and asexual reproduction. We have looked at all the key aspects in reproduction. Now we're going to dive straight into answering WAEC questions. That is WAEC past questions. Get ready your books and biros. WAEC question 3 from 2019. Describe how reproduction takes place in flowering plants. I'll give you 10 seconds to state your answer before telling you the answer. The answer to this is that it involves pollination, fertilization, seed, and fruit formation. Number 2, wire question 1C from the year 2021. State 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of asexual reproduction. The answer to this is the advantages includes rapid population, growth, no need for mates, whilst the disadvantages includes no variation, disease can spread quickly. Wire question number 5A from the year 2016. Differentiate between self-pollination and cross-pollination. The answer to this is self, pollen from the same flower, whilst cross is pollen from another plant. Wire question 7A from the year 2015. They were asked to label parts of the human reproductive system in the diagram provided. This simply means that you need to learn how to draw the human reproductive system for both the male and the female. Wire question 4B from the year 2020. I explain the importance of meiosis in reproduction. The answer to this is that it reduces chromosome number by half and ensures genetic variation. I am going to give you guys a quick quiz to test what you have learned. 1. What's the difference between fertilization and pollination? 2. Name one organism that reproduces by budding. 3. Mention 2 structures found only in the female reproductive system. I'm going to give you guys some time to write these answers out. If you can't remember, simply go back to what we have done. We have treated these topics. Let's dive straight in to more theory questions. Wire question 6 from the year 2018. They were asked to state what is sexual reproduction. B. State 3 differences between sexual and asexual reproduction. C. describe the process of fertilization in humans? I'm going to give us 30 seconds to answer these questions. Question number 2 from WAEC 2022. Question 4. What is pollination? B. State and explain the two types of pollination. C. List two agents of pollination and describe how each carries out pollination. WAEC question 2, 2017. Name two methods of asexual reproduction in plants. Explain with examples how each method occurs. And C. Give two advantages of asexual reproduction in plants. WAEC question 6b from the year 2014. Describe how the reproductive systems of male and female humans are adapted to their functions. Question number 3c from 2013. Explain the role of placenta during pregnancy. WAEC question 4 from the year 2012. A. Describe briefly the menstrual cycle. And B. State the role of the following hormones. 1. Estrogen. B. Progesterone. C. Follicle stimuli hormone in bracket FSH. And D. Luteinizing hormone. WAEC question 7 from the year 2016. Define fertilization. B. With the aid of a diagram, describe the process of fertilization in a flowering plant. So guys, that'll be all for this theory aspect. I hope you have been able to get a glimpse of how WAEC questions are like, and also to be able to answer them. If you know you did not answer the questions correctly, or to confirm your answers, go on ahead to use Chat AI and ask it, and then you get or whatever means or your textbooks too, to know if you are on the right track. So now I'm going to give you guys some multiple choice questions, which is basically the objective questions. I also give you 10 seconds to make your answers. Let's go. In sexual reproduction, the number of chromosomes in the zygote is A. Double that of the gametes. B. Half of the gametes. C. The same as that of the gametes. And D. 1/4 of the gametes. The answer to this is A. Double that of the gametes. Question 2. The structure where fertilization occurs in human is the A. Uterus, B. Ovary, C. Vagina, D. Fallopian tube. The answer to this is D. Fallopian tube. Number 3. Which of the following is not an example of asexual reproduction? A. Budding, B. Binary fission, C. Pollination, D. Vegetative propagation. The answer to this is C. Pollination. In flowering plants, the male gamete is found in the dash: A. Ovary, B. Anther, C. Stigma, D. Style. The answer to this is B. Anther. Number 5. The placenta performs these functions except A. Supplying oxygen, B. Removing waste, C. Protecting the embryo, D. Producing milk. The answer to this is D. Producing milk. That's the full breakdown of everything you need to know about reproduction for WAEC biology. Go over this video multiple times and try answering all the questions. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more tutorials. Also share this with a fellow student who's preparing for WAEC. Bye! Before going, I'm just going to leave you guys some practice question. A. Define the term placenta. B. List 3 functions of the human placenta. C. Explain the role of the amniotic fluid during pregnancy. Question 2. State 5 differences between self-pollination and cross-pollination. B. State 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of cross-pollination. Number 3. What is vegetative propagation? B. List 3 natural methods of vegetative propagation with examples. C. Mention 2 artificial methods used in agriculture. Number 4. Describe the role of the following in human reproduction. A. Seminal vesicle, B. Cervix, C. Uterus, D. Vas deferens. Question 5. What is gametogenesis? Differentiate between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. State the site of each process in humans. For those of us who want more questions so that we can be able to ace and pass our exams, these are few. Number 1. Which of the following processes restores the diploid number in the life cycle of humans? A. Meiosis. B. Gametogenesis. C. Fertilization. D. Implantation. I'm just going to give you 10 seconds to make your answer. The answer to this is C. Fertilization. Number 2. The female reproductive organ in a flowering plant is the dash. A. Ovary. B. Carpel. C. Pistil. D. Both B and C. The answer to this is D. Both B and C. Question 3. Which of the following is an advantage of cross-pollination? A. It is faster. B. It promotes variation. C. It doesn't require pollinators. D. It results in weaker offspring. The answer to this is B. It promotes variation. Number 4. During which stage of the menstrual cycle does ovulation occur? A. Day 1 to 5. B. Day 6 to 10. C. Day 13 to 15. And D. Day 26 to 28. The answer to this is C. Day 13 to 15. Number 5. In which of these organisms does budding occur? A. Amoeba. B. Hydra. C. Earthworm. D. Fern. The answer to this is B. Hydra. Number 6. Which structure produces the hormone testosterone in males? A. Penis. B. Testis. C. Prostate gland. D. Vas deferens. The answer to this is B. Testis. So guys, that will be all. We have rounded up. Thank you for sticking with me this far. And again, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also comment. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.